A new month, but the same story on the Eastern Plains. Part of northeast Colorado just can't catch a break from these storms. This was the time-lapse view from our meteorologist Corey Reppenhagen out in Logan County this evening, where he spotted some amazing views of a supercell forming and the clouds moving. But that storm has also caused some problems in Sterling. It flooded parts of that town. Abraham Sandy captured what happened at Chestnut and 3rd, close to the heart of town. Logan County Emergency Manager Jerry Casebolt said hail clogged the storm drains, which then led to the high water. He says 2 homes, the town courthouse, and fairgrounds all flooded tonight. They had to evacuate some pigs, sheep, and horses from a home. Casebolt says the water is now dropping, and they do not know of anybody who needed to be rescued. Closer to Denver, it's been a pretty nice day, although we did see some mean-looking clouds outside the station. We climbed to 84 degrees today, the warmest day of the year so far, and tomorrow will be even warmer. Thanks for watching tonight. I'm Jennifer Meckles. Tomorrow, we could be close to 90 degrees, so let's get to meteorologist Lauren Robinson for a quick check on your forecast.
That's right. We are still monitoring a couple of storms that are still pushing their way out of Colorado, and then a couple off to the northwest. But overall, we're going to see some clearing tonight, making way for a sunny, warm day tomorrow. Now, as we take a look at our HD Doppler radar, our severe thunderstorm watch area that all day today had been all along the eastern plains is now pushing its way out of Colorado. But behind some of those strong storms we saw to the northeast, we do still have a flash flood warning that'll be in effect until 8:15 this evening. So this is what we've been watching for all day long, kind of when I was talking about those heavy downpours mixed with all of that hail on the ground that really clogs any drainage up. So we're going to continue to watch for that flooding through the rest of the evening. Now, off to the northwest, we do still have some light scattered rain showers, a couple of storms with some lightning bolts just north of Winter Park. These are going to continue to dry out as we go through the rest of the evening as well. So coming up in my full 7-day forecast, we're going to talk a little more about the storms moving out, as well as sunny, warm weather ahead for tomorrow, and then even warmer weather going into next week. All of those details for you just ahead.
Lauren, thank you. Parts of the Denver area are still cleaning up from that big storm 2 nights ago. Heavy rain and large hail slammed Thornton, Commerce City, Denver, northeast Denver area that is, and Aurora. Hail the size of ping pongs to baseballs stretched 28 miles across the city. This is a really big storm. It did a lot of damage to cars, homes, trees, even plants.
It was really loud when inside the house. You know, we have 2 little kids. Of course, they were a little scared just hearing all the clanking and against the windows, thinking that your windows may shatter. But yeah, it was quite destructive.
Summit Patel lives in Denver's Northfield neighborhood. He spent part of today cleaning up some of the damage left behind and says the hail on Thursday night lasted only about 15 minutes. But since then, he has seen all sorts of damage: dented cars, broken windshields, beat up roofs, cracked solar panels, even shredded plants and trees.
This is the first time I've seen hail this destructive before. Never to that size before, and yeah, it was shocking to see how big it was. You know, typically you see that type of hail in, you know, middle of Oklahoma or Kansas or whatnot, and to see it in the Denver metro area so close to the city, it's pretty wild.
Patel says he's already seen lots of roofing companies in the area. If you need a new roof, contact your insurance company immediately if you have not done so already, and take pictures of everything. Also be wary of the door-to-door roofers. Make sure they're reputable companies and do not pay in full up front. Those big hailstorms also clobbered the Green Valley Ranch Golf Club. That course had to close yesterday because of all the damage. They reopened today. Pictures and Sky 9 video of the course show hail leaving huge divots. The storm left the greens and fairways pockmarked.
So when you typically hit a golf shot, ball goes up in the air, it hits the green, it makes a ball mark. It's one mark. The golfer repairs the ball mark and taps it down with their foot or their putter, and the ground is then again smooth. But when you have hundreds upon hundreds of holes and things on the greens, it's not a real good putting surface.
The general manager, Matt Bryant, says he is grateful the damage was not worse. There was not major damage to the clubhouse, but the course had to cancel the Colorado Women's Open Golf Tournament yesterday. They did still hold a trophy ceremony. The family of a man who died in Thornton still wants answers about what happened. A motorcyclist found him unconscious in the middle of a busy intersection last month. 9 News reporter Rhea Joss spoke with the family who spent tonight remembering him. Rhea.
I'm at the intersection where 22-year-old Rayvon Lewis was found, and this is a busy street. And with all this traffic coming in and out, the family, who is still here from a memorial they set up for him earlier today, is wondering why there is no information on what happened. The intersection of Washington Street and 88th Avenue is one Carolina Lewis drives by all the time. But she never thought she and her family would be walking towards it, holding mementos for her 22-year-old son, Rayvon Lewis.
This hurts. I don't even believe that I'm doing this today.
Rayvon's cousin Janine Islas and other family members helped set up a vigil for him, marking almost 1 month since his death.
The blue is to represent the Dallas Cowboys because he likes the Dallas Cowboys and he actually picked it up from his father.
The memorial just a few feet away from where Rayvon was found in the street on May 4th.
He was actually found right here. Not this first lane, but the second lane. He was actually found right here. By the time they came, he was brain dead.
It was a shock. It was a complete shock because he didn't hang around a bunch of people. He didn't have a bunch of friends.
Police say Rayvon possibly fell from the back of a truck. Doctors told family members he suffered multiple blunt force injuries to the back of his head.
No road rash on his body. There's no consistency with him falling out of a truck.
The family says there are still no witnesses and police are still looking for the motorcyclist who called 911 and left the scene.
We want justice. We want to know what happened. We want to know why his life was taken the way it was. He didn't deserve to die like that in the street.
While the family doesn't know the full story,
You got one? What color you want?
they know they will continue to share his.
Love you,
We reached out to Thornton Police for an update on the investigation, but we haven't heard back yet. The family is still waiting on an autopsy report for an official cause of death for Rayvon, but they are continuing to ask anyone with information on what happened to come forward. Reporting live in Thornton, Ria Cha, 9 News.
Ria, thank you. 1 month from today, a new law will take effect limiting where people can carry guns in Colorado. Democratic Governor Jared Polis signed that bill into law yesterday. It bans carrying guns in what are called sensitive spaces, the state capitol, courthouses, schools, and colleges. People caught with a gun would face a $250 fine and a misdemeanor. This does not include security or police. The law takes effect July 1st. It's actually a watered-down version from the first proposal. Democrats wanted to ban open and concealed carry in most public buildings and spaces, including parks.